Grota back with you once again for another Transformers review. And today I'm going to be bringing you, this time I'm going to be bringing you another R.I.D figure. I'm going to be bringing you Optimus Prime's brother from the series. I'm going to be bringing you R.I.D, Ultra Magnus. And as you can see here, he's a very nice kind of car carrier thing. And he will actually carry cars in this mode. I mean, if we take G1 Hot Rod, he'll sit quite nicely on there, or if you want to, you could even lift this up and fit him in there. Seems like it'd be more appropriate with a G1 Magnus or Classics Hot Rod, but I don't have either. Well, I have G1 Magnus, but he's in shit condition. I don't have the armour. So he's really just an albino prime, sorry. But yeah, features of him in this mode, I mean, there aren't really any. I mean, you can see a kind of head in there, and that's for Omega Prime, which, as you can no doubt tell, I'm going to be doing after this guy. I mean, mine is missing a wheel there, because the rubber kind of snapped. And if any of you know any glue that can glue rubber back to rubber, and will probably be able to put the wheel back on, then just let me know. I really need some, because I just don't like the look of this one wheel. But yeah, he's got 10 wheels, which is quite nice. That is a bit loose, by the way. I think this was about the time Hasbro's quality control was starting to get a little bit iffy, but you know, it was still generally quite good. Well, all the figures from R.I.D I have are, so a few I have here. So yeah, he's got lovely Autobot insignias on either side of him, and he is actually kind of a parts form of this guy. He splits into 5 separate parts, which reform to form Ultra Magnus. But yeah, so we'll get on to his transformation now anyway. What I want to do is start by flipping down these pieces here, and rotating these around and in. Whack yourself in the chin with the front of him. That's an important step, don't forget that. Next, fold up the ramp there onto his back, and unhook these pieces here, like that, and like this, which then allows you to remove this part. Close those back up if they come undone. We'll do these first. We'll take them apart, flip this down, flip this around and up, and flip out this blue piece. And there is one of his legs. Do the same on the other side. Flip this down, flip this blue piece up, flip this around, and flip this up. And that's another one of his legs. Simple. But they are bricky. This is the main portion of Magnus, and what you want to do to transform that is start by unhooking these pieces here, which are going to become his arms. Open them out and bring them down to here. This piece here, you want to flip out these blue panels here, like that, and fold it back up. This piece here, unpeg and move backwards. Show you that again. Go from there to there, kind of accordions backwards. Then you can take this bit down if you want and move these pieces back. This does like to come off, by the way. I'll reattach that in a second. Excessive force, my arse. But yeah, it just clips back on to there, really. Like that. Yeah, that's it back on. Then for this piece here, what you want to do is hold it out and lift that one up and just put it on top of there. Push that piece down. As you're rotating it around, move it back and clip it back together. Like that. Now we'll just sit quite happily on his back. And this piece here, you just want to rotate 180 degrees and peg into the top there. You can take his legs and plug him in to there. They require a little bit of force to get in, but they're nice and stiff once they are in. And then finally, rotate the head 180 degrees. And again with Ultra Magnus, just like Prime, he's got a lovely head sculpt. I mean, I'll just get a zoom on close up on that. He's got lovely gold chrome eyes and an Autobot insignia just there in his head crest. I mean, I wish that would have been picked out with maybe some more gold chrome, but just nitpicking really. I mean, this guy is armed to the teeth, but he would be if I had his gun, which is a great big kind of barrel thing that plugs into there, and comes out, it's got like 2 barrels, but lights and sounds in this guy. He does have sounds and lights. You press this red button in, he'll go. The light is more for Omega Prime mode, but he does have another sound clip for Ultra Magnus, and to activate that you have to see these light blue tabs inside there. You just push them in, and I think that was all of it. Let's try again. Yep, that's the entire sound clip. Oh, one more thing I forgot. Rotate his hands out and around. Don't give him those kind of weird wrists. But yeah, his articulation, he's got 360 at the shoulders. He'll go in and out at the shoulders because they're on a ball joint. They'll do pretty much everything you want. Elbows are on the ball joint. Hands are on a ball joint. Opposable fingers. Opposable thumb. So he can go E. Legs back and forth. Rotate at the thigh. Will they rotate at the knee? Yes, they'll rotate at the knee. Like that. But that's about it. Other than that, he will do the Perceptor kick, a very nice Perceptor kick. Ha! 90 degree. There. But yeah, and his head is on a ball joint, so it'll go anywhere you want. Yeah. And also these will move a bit as well. But other than that, that's pretty much Ultra Magnus. He's a nice figure on his own, but I wouldn't recommend him just solely on his own. If you're going to get him, you have to get Optimus Prime as well. I mean, Optimus Prime, he's a great standalone, but Magnus, you do kind of need Prime as well. So yeah, I'm still recommending him though. Well, if you've got Prime, or if you plan on getting Prime, that's when I recommend him. I wouldn't say get him on his own. But yeah, so this was J. Izuki Garota with R.I.D. Ultra Magnus. I'll be back in a sec for another Transformers review. 4 hours for another Transformers review. But yeah, so until next time guys, stay cool and